Okay, day 4. Time for batch number 7. Still can't believe I'm doing this. Kind of surreal. What if there's that 1% chance this turns into like a whole different ratings thing where it says like VC, Vaulted Cinema, like next to like IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes? I mean, I know that's probably not going to happen, but hey, you can dream, right? Okay, getting into the list. Okay, number 400, Curious Life of Benjamin Button, almost a 3 hour movie. I'm sure a lot of people have heard about this. Brad Pitt ages backwards. The movie's not what I expected. God, who is the actress? Is it? Okay, give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay, yeah, Kate Blanchett. Um, so what was I saying? Um, yeah, it's not what I expected. Um, but it's a very good movie. It's hard to describe. It would kind of defeat the purpose if I started describing the movie to you. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just you've got to watch it. It's one of those, but I wouldn't say it's an absolutely must see, but it's a very good movie. Next up, The Italian Job. Just a really, really good heist movie. Don't remember it super well, but a very smooth script. Mark Wahlberg, Jason Statham. Forgot the others. It's see, if you think about it, how many like phenomenal heist movies are there really? You know what I mean? Bandit's looking at me again. He wants that fan on. It's okay, buddy. AC's gonna turn on here in a little bit. Um, Sorry about that. It's hard for me when he's like, God, it's just not his personality to just stare at me like this. Um, yeah. Yeah, how many like really good heist movies are there? You see what I'm saying? So the Italian Job is a very underrated movie. Um, Definitely. Okay, next up, Public Enemies. About the bank robber John Dillinger. I don't really remember this movie at all. I mean, this could almost be in the 2% I haven't seen because like I'm almost positive I've seen this movie. I just don't remember it. I watched it when it first came out. Um, but what was I gonna say? Johnny Depp. Yeah, it's about times are changing and the growth of the FBI, and I guess some of those bank robbery tactics aren't quite working the same way. But you got to let me know on this one. Is this a good rating here? And that's the thing, if I get to the point like, and I've been doing it for over a year, like I gotta watch this movie, I gotta watch this movie, I gotta watch this movie before I do the YouTube channel and the website. Well, I'll never end up being able to do the YouTube channel because they keep coming out with movies. I've just got to accept there's certain ones I haven't seen, and I can recommend other ones that I haven't seen. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's just hopefully I can continue to update the list. Um, Number 397, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. It's an 8.3 IMDb. I'm okay with that because it's such a unique movie. It's a romance slash sci-fi, really, really good movie. Obviously, there's a technology to erase memories if you want to forget a relationship. I mean, that's all I could tell you. Even if I wanted to, it would kind of be hard for me to kind of explain it to you like really well because it's been a little while. But yeah, I wouldn't say phenomenal movie, but if you told me phenomenal movie, I wouldn't argue with you at all. Next up, we have number 396, Killers of the Flower Moon. True story about the Osage murders in Oklahoma. I think the only reason why I have this movie this high is because of the incredible acting. But like, I don't even want to describe it too much to you because I'm worried I'm going to give it away. But De Niro and Leo and Leo's wife in the movie is first time I've ever seen her act. She does a very good job. But yeah, see, I'm not going to fall for the recency bias. And I'm not saying people are. Yeah, because it's interesting to see when the IMDb comes out on a brand new movie, like you'll see it like really high and then it can move. Because, like, for the longest time, I didn't know it was like, I thought it was just like some higher authority, but it's like people can log in and it's like users, anybody can rate it. So I remember like when that movie came out, so I think it was like 8.9 or 9.0 after a day or two. And then now I think it's like 7.6. So yeah, I mean, so yeah, people aren't really, and I'm not, you know what I mean, on the not normalcy bias, but recency bias. So you know what that is, where something's brand new, but I don't know. I think it's rated. I think it's a good movie for sure, especially because it's based on a true story. Next up, a little worried this might be too high. Some people though might say it's too low. I mean, the acting's incredible. 395 Men of Honor. Cuba Gooding Jr. joins the Navy to try and become the world's first black master diver, but his trainer, played by De Niro, is a real jerk slash racist. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's been a long time since I've seen the movie. Acting, like I said, is incredible, but De Niro, like De Niro's character, if I remember, I mean, he's such a jerk. It's just hard to like love a movie when it's like that, you know. But also, I'm going to mention a crazy movie. I think it might be Denzel's like first breakthrough in cinema. It's called a Soldier's Story, and I don't like using the term Uncle Tom, but I mean, this, I don't know, I guess lieutenant or whatever his rank, but the guy, like above Denzel in the movie A Soldier's Story, I mean, this guy he's a black dude, and he just hates other black people. I mean, he even has a couple, I guess, monologues. I mean, it's a crazy story. It's not a bad movie, but it's kind of like just like jaws on the floor, kind of like that movie I told you at the beginning, Putin. A Soldier's Story is another movie where you're just gonna be like, wow, okay, you know. But yeah. Okay, next up, 394 Sanctum. Not a high IMDb at all. It's like 5.9, 6.1, something like that. About exploring underexplored caves in the South Pacific. Flash flood cuts off their exit. Father son movie. Obviously, there's more people than that in the movie, but they have to find a new escape route. Just incredible adventure movie. Don't understand why it's not rated higher. 393 True Romance classic, 7.9 IMDb. Crime slash romance. Christian Slater, Patricia Arquette, they get caught up with the mob. Really good action scenes, if I remember right. Really don't want to give anything away. Can't say much more than that. Next up, number 392, Nightcrawler, 7.8 IMDb. I think people are going to want this higher. Very good movie. Jake Gyllenhaal. Is that my phone? I thought I turned it off. My bad. Turn it off here in a minute. He becomes like a very ambitious news reporter of crimes, and he's definitely a psychopath. But Gyllenhaal does an amazing acting job. I just think people I've talked to, they just love this movie. I mean, 392, nothing to be ashamed of, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. Let me stop it for a second, and then I'll continue. kind of like the movie, not the movie, but the show. They might have made a movie about it. Dexter. It's like people love that, and I tried watching it, and it was just like, it was just too creepy. You know what I mean? So it was like, I mean, I don't know. It's just not my style. I get it. People like that stuff, but it just, for me, it just becomes frustrating. Have to watch these psychopaths, you know. Next up, 391, 25th Hour, Spike Lee movie about Ed Norton's last couple days before doing a bit in prison. Really good movie. Barry Pepper is in it. Who else? Philip Seymour Hoffman. Different walks of life in New York City. Old friends getting together, and it's a highly rated. Yeah, what did I say? 7 point? No, no, but I think it is like about close to an 8.0. But yeah, it's a good movie. Next number 390, Lord of the Flies. American military schoolboys marooned on a remote island after a plane crash. Um, they split into two warring camps, and they learn there's a thin line between society and savagery. Great movie. Just makes you think about society as a whole, you know what I mean? And all that old philosophy, how it's just true. You know what I'm saying? I mean, history doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, there's only so many different types of social institutions, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Next up, 389, Train to Busan. A man is on a train to Busan with his daughter, and then a zombie outbreak occurs in South Korea. Been a while since I've seen it, but I just remember it just being like a great movie, pretty highly rated too. I forgot. Yeah, not much to say. Just incredibly intense battle. That's all I can tell you. I mean, I need to add 28 Days Later. I've seen almost all that movie, but it was quite a while ago, and I noticed 28 Days Later is a 7.5 IMDb. Obviously should have been in the top 700, but hey, it's not perfect, you know. Also, 28 Weeks Later is a pretty good IMDb. I haven't seen that at all. Also, going to add Warm Bodies, 6.8 IMDb. I haven't seen that either. So just gonna kind of add a couple of more movies there. You tell me which one's the best of the bunch. I don't know, but yeah, definitely those are. Well, I know. Train to Busan's really good. 28 Days Later, can't remember it too well, but I remember it being pretty good as well. Okay, next up, 388, Man in the Iron Mask. Leo, Jeremy Irons, and John Malkovich during the time of King Louis, about a king and his twin brother. I think it's a fairly long movie. It's a really good movie. My complaint would be, I remember watching it. It's like the director, it seemed like he didn't know whether to make it funny or serious at times. I'm not saying a movie has to be like either or, obviously. It can be both. But what I'm saying is, it was like at times when the movie seemed like it should be serious, it was kind of, they tried to make it funny, and then vice versa. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it was weird. I never really had a thought like that watching a movie, but it was still like really good. Next up, we have another heist movie, 387. I'm sorry, I almost gave it away there. Ocean's 11, Pitt, Clooney, Damon, Andy Garcia, Julia Roberts. Clooney leads them in a very elaborate casino heist. Ocean's 12 was okay. Haven't seen Ocean's 13. Um, yeah, so yeah, Ocean's 11 is cool. It's an elaborate casino heist. It's a very, very good movie. I'm gonna add The Good Thief with Nick Nolte. Don't remember it too well. Bandit, it's okay. AC's on. Gonna add The Good Thief with Nick Nolte. Don't remember it too well, but it's also pretty good. Obviously not as good as Ocean's 11, but yeah. Okay, next up. 386, A Simple Plan. Bill Paxton, Billy Bob Thornton. They come across a plane with a dead pilot and more than $4 million in the snow. Low key, incredible movie. Straight up. Straight up. Can't tell you anything. You know how that goes. 385, The Believer. Gosling plays a racist skinhead, even though he's Jewish. He's a very angry person, and then he's kind of trying to lead an uprising. Can't really tell you too much more. Unique movie. Very good movie. No question. I need to add School Ties, and I just thought of that, and I've only seen parts of it, but I think it's a pretty highly rated movie, so I'm gonna add that. Okay, next up we have 384, Friday Night Lights, about the legendary Odessa Permian high school football program. And you'll see in Odessa it's all about high school football. I don't know if it's still like that. I'm sure it is. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen the movie. It's good. You know, like I said, I believe sports movies are hard to make, and I gotta grade sports movies a little bit on a curve, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's solid. Next up, 383, Ad Astra. I don't understand IMDb 6.5 whatsoever. Now again, I'm Mr. Sci-Fi, but I'm gonna say it's an incredible movie with Pitt and Tommy Lee Jones. Pitt must embark on a daring mission to Neptune, to uncover truth about his missing father and a mysterious power surge that threatens the stability of the universe. So it's dark. I can tell you that much without giving anything away, I think. But it's hell, space is dark, but you know what I mean. It's kind of a dark movie, so maybe that's why it's not really highly rated, but yeah, I think I like it. I'm gonna rate it, where it's at, for sure. Okay, next up we have 382, Monster, with Charlize Theron. Plays a woman serial killer. Eileen Warnows, I think that's how you say it. True story, incredible. Everybody knows, incredible acting. I don't know what else to tell you. Don't remember it too well. See Psychotic. I think that's understood, obviously. So 381, Elysium, in the year 2154, Earth is ruined. The elite live on luxury space station. Damon sets out to equalize the two classes. I was a little disappointed when this movie came out. Just expecting it to be incredible, but it was solid. It was solid, but I wouldn't call it incredible. And you're probably saying, well, maybe it shouldn't be rated this high. You might be right. I don't know, but I think I've only seen it one time. Okay, next up. Number 380, The X-Files. Really, really good. Doesn't get nearly a high enough IMDb. Can't really remember what it was, but it wasn't very high. Let me see. The beginning, they're trying to figure out who is responsible for a huge bomb going off. Then there's an alien virus. It's Yeah, it's low key incredible. Never watched the show too much, man. I'm thinking I might need to. Well, this is kind of what I do now, but maybe eventually I could start trying to watch the show because I got a feeling I would really love the show because the second movie was also pretty dang good as well. Um, so, yeah, give me 1 second. Okay, next up, we got two really highly rated 8.5 IMDb movies in a row here, and I don't really understand it. They're really good movies, but come on now. Leon, I think it's top 40, top 50 IMDb. I mean, maybe not anymore because there's been some, so they say, incredible movies now in the last few years. 379 Leon, I really don't understand. Yeah, sorry, I already said that reading my notes. The movie is good, but I actually rated this higher than I wanted. Um, Danny, how do you say it? Aiello, he plays a hitman who protects a young girl. Um, what else to tell you? And then he's kind of training her. It's I'm trying to like understand why it's rated so high. I mean, Natalie Portman does a very good job acting as a kid. I'm speechless. Like it's good. It's not 8.5 good. Not even close. Sorry. Okay, next we have 378 Cinema Paradiso. Like I said, 8.5 IMDb. 1988, young Salvatore discovers a perfect escape from life in his war-torn Sicilian village. The projectionist Alfredo instills in the boy a love for films, but Alfredo tries to convince Salvatore to leave his small town and pursue his passion for filmmaking. Very good movie. Sorry, I'm just kind of getting on the IMDb. That's not really the purpose. It kind of is, though, a little bit. Because I am kind of doing this because I disagree with IMDb in a lot of situations. Because so it is kind of why I'm doing it. But I'm not trying to insult IMDb. But it's not 8.5. Yeah, it's and that's the whole thing, though. But I don't want to go off on tangents. So 8.5. Because think about it. It's so hard to get an 8.0. So if I have my own rating system that says like VC, right? Like, do I guess I make the same like to get to an 8.0, is it going to be the same difficulty as IMDb? Or that like the same amount of movies, just different movies. You see what I'm saying? So it's like the scale. So it's like impossible to get to a 9.0. I don't think my scale is going to be like as difficult because I don't think it's like, I know that's subjective. Am I losing you? Like to get to a 9, like it's impossible on IMDb. I don't know if I want to have the same standard. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I went off on that enough. Next up, 377 Dunkirk. In May 1940, Germany advanced into France, trapping Allied troops. This movie is about a heroic mission to try and save hundreds of thousands of Allied troops. Can't tell you too much. Don't want to let you know what happens. Yeah, it's a different type of war movie. It's more of a retreat. So it's kind of why I don't really want to rank it super high. But cinematography, everything just unbelievable. 376, The Highwaymen. Costner and Harrelson, former Texas Rangers, come out of retirement to try and apprehend the notorious Bonnie and Clyde. Pretty sure this is a true story, but what else can I tell you? The chemistry between them in the movie is just really good. That's why I said I got to give Costner more credit than I did in the past. it's just a really good movie that just shows the time period. I mean, that's basically all I can tell you. Okay, next up, 370. This is going to be a long session. It looks like, by the way. 375. Jamie Foxx plays Ray Charles. Ray becomes blind at age 9. Story about him rising through the ranks of the Seattle. I didn't know he grew up in Seattle. I mean, I've seen the movie, but it's been so long. I was just reading the notes. Okay, so, well, he did a song Georgia, so I'm guessing he moved. But yeah, I didn't know he rising through the ranks of the Seattle jazz scene and his struggles with drug addiction and infidelity while on the road. Ray redefines solid music and inspires a generation. Jamie Foxx is just incredible in the movie. Point blank. Very good movie. Next up, 374 Air. Sonny, how do you say his last name? Vaccaro? I'm probably saying that wrong. A salesperson for Nike sees an opportunity to elevate business by designing special shoes for a rookie basketball player named Michael Jordan. You know what? Michael Jeffrey Jordan. How's that? Shows how Nike didn't have much of a budget and had a hard time competing with bigger brands at the time. My note says really good. Movie, obviously. Yeah, it's Michael Jordan, kind of frustrates me in real life, but yeah, I will admit he might be the greatest of all time. And I told you I used to talk basketball, so I'm not even gonna start that conversation. But it's what's his name? Chris Tucker probably overacts a little bit in his role, but it's yeah, we're in. I'm sorry, but we're in that range. It's low key phenomenal, straight up. Okay, next up, The North Face. Saw this not too long ago. Very, very good movie. Based on true story. Competition to climb the most dangerous rock face in the Alps. Nazi propaganda urges the nation's mountain climbers to conquer the unclimbed north face of the Swiss Massif, the Eiger. Yeah, like I said, great movie. The ending is just crazy, crazy ending. I mean, dang, you need to watch The North Face, man. I'm gonna add the movie Everest with Josh Brolin and I think Jake Gyllenhaal. Everest is Everest, though. That's the thing. Like everybody knows with YouTube nowadays that a lot of people die every year on Everest. I mean, we're starting to find out that, and that doesn't take away, with how tragic it is every time someone dies on Everest. But we're starting to find out that Everest, trying to climb Mount Everest, is out of a 1 through 10, about a 9.5 to 10 on how dangerous it is. So Everest is Everest, right? I mean, but yeah, so anyway, I'm going to add that movie. Check out The North Face. Next up, we have 372 Fatal Attraction. Michael Douglas has a casual fling with a sultry book editor. And just wow. I mean, I don't know if she plays a psycho better or Rosamund Pike in Gone Girl. I just don't know, but they both do a very good job. And yeah, that's pretty much it. 371 Dallas Buyers Club. Haven't seen it. It's hard for me to watch stuff like that. I mean, I probably will eventually watch it. I was told this is a good place for its ranking. Let me know if it should be higher. I think a lot of people are going to say it should be, so my bad. Next up, we have Black Swan coming in at number 370, 8.0 IMDb. Natalie Portman, Mila Kunis, Winona Ryder. I think I told you Portman is a ballerina. They all kind of look somewhat alike in the movie. It's crazy rivalry between two of them, twisted friendship. Can't tell you too much. Just a very, yeah, very good movie. Next up, we have 369 Hang 'em High. I thought this isn't a very high IMDb Western, but I think it's one of the better ones. Very good Clint Eastwood Western. A deeper plot than most Westerns. Eastwood's character goes through, let's just say, different vocations. Yeah, I don't know if I want to try to describe this movie. It's a little complicated if you read about it. I mean, it's not if you watch it, but Hang 'em High is, yeah, it's very very good Western. 368 American Hustle, loosely based on a true story. Um, FBI used an undercover sting operation called Abscom to expose corrupt politicians. Bell and Jeremy Renner in this movie. Don't remember it too well, but I was told it is really really good. So I've got to kind of go with that, but I don't remember it very well. But yeah, it's hell, it's Christian Bale, right? And it's yeah, it's didn't it win awards if I remember right? So yeah. All right, next up, Juice 367. Four Harlem friends are involved in a robbery gone wrong. Omar Epps, Tupac, Jermaine Hopkins. What I like about it is it's just different characters really make it a good movie. It's just is this a little too high? Possibly, but I like the hood movies that are done really well. Is that the right term, hood, or what I'm trying to say? I'm not trying to be derogatory or anything, but it is in the hood. I mean, well, not really. It's in New York City, so yeah, I don't know. Anyway, tough neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? But it's Juice's. Yeah, nothing special about the story, but it's really good acting and just the characters, like I kind of told you. 366 Donnie Darko 8.0. Recently watched this, was pretty confused afterwards, but after reading about it, it makes me want to watch it again. Gyllenhaal's character survives a plane crash that crashes in his bedroom after a giant rabbit named Frank tells him the world will end in 28 days. That's all I really want to tell you. I don't want to give anything away, but it's I can't tell you. I mean, I watched it, but I probably need to watch it again to tell you if I think it's really good. But hell, I think it's like 8.0 IMDb. Okay, 365 Basketball Diaries. Leo is on a high school basketball team in New York City. About him and some of his teammates dealing with heroin addiction and crime. Uh, Very, very good movie. Good acting. Very good acting. Very good movie. It's all I can tell you. We got another. That's halfway a sports movie, but here's another. This is another halfway sports movie. 364 Above the Rim. A high school basketball star is torn by loyalties to a drug dealer and an ex-player. Tupac and Leon are in the movie. Haven't seen it in a while. I'm a little worried I have it too high, but basketball is kind of my sport, so yeah, I think Above the Rim is really, really good. Okay, next up, 363 Point Break. Point Break. I don't know if I said that right the first time. Incredible movie with Keanu and Patrick Swayze. Keanu is an FBI agent who goes undercover to investigate a string of suspected bank robbers who are surfers. Almost said incredible acting in the movie. I would say so from Swayze, but Keanu kind of does his thing. But it's a really really good movie. 362 Backdraft, Chicago firefighters with Kurt Russell and one of the Baldwin brothers. He helps in an investigation with a spate of fires involving oxygen-induced infernos called backdrafts, a la the title. It looks to be a conspiracy involving arson. But yeah, it's kind of, I think it's like over 2 hours. Sorry, it's my chair again. I'm trying to remember it. Yeah, it's really good. Don't remember it super well. Kind of halfway remember it. It's really good. Also going to include Only the Brave with Josh Brolin about the Granite Mountain hotshots in a battle for their lives with the Yarnell, Arizona fires or fire. So definitely going to also include that one. Next up, we have. Sorry about that. The Edge. Really, really good movie. Anthony Hopkins and Alec Baldwin. I put such an underrated movie. Hopkins plays a billionaire and his plane crashes in the Alaskan wilderness with two others. Hopkins devises a plan. Sorry, I was thinking about something else I'm about to tell you here in a minute. Hopkins devises a plan to help them reach civilization, but he also has to deal with the photographer who he believes is having an affair with his wife. Phenomenal movie, straight up. I need to stop saying that together like that, sorry. I need to add there is such a funny clip from this movie, and it's not really trying to be funny, but I can't find it on YouTube, so I'm gonna, when I upload everything, then the next thing I'm gonna upload is the first clip from a movie I'm gonna upload is from The Edge. It's really funny. 360 The Killing Fields, 7.8 IMDb. New York Times reporter is on assignment covering the Cambodian Civil War with interpreter and American photojournalist. I think it's got Sam Waterston and it's got John Malkovich. The U.S. Army pulls out amid escalating violence. One of them stays to help uncover the unfolding story, a decision he may regret as the Khmer Rouge rebels move in. I'm a broken record at this point, aren't I? But what's another word I can use? It's sorry about that. I'm just trying to joke, but I don't want to say too stupid of a word. Obviously, a very good movie. Let's just say that. All right, next. We got, about 10 more? 359 Tigerland, 1971. A nation stands divided over the escalating war in Vietnam. In the final stages of infantry training in Fort Polk, Louisiana, one man's defiance affects every member of the platoon. Colin Farrell is unreal in Tigerland. He is. I don't need to tell you this is a very good movie. 358 Clockers, really good Spike Lee film. Can't say too much, but a drug dealer ends up dead, and it becomes a whodunit. Can't really say anything other than that. And 357, extremely underrated movie, Ripley's Game, John Malkovich. Hard to explain the movie. Malkovich is a hitman who is playing games, like the title said. Yeah, he's just kind of playing games, but Malkovich is such a good actor, you know what I mean. 356 Brimstone, a very dark western with Guy Pearce, who's phenomenal in the movie. I'll just read a little bit about it to you. Can't say too much. A frontier woman turns fugitive when she is wrongly accused of a crime she didn't commit and is hunted by a vengeful preacher. It's a dark movie. It's about as dark as it can get as a western, so that does make it unique, though, you know. Next up, and here we go. John Q, 355. Denzel plays a man in desperate need of a life-saving transplant for his 9-year-old son. His medical insurance won't cover the cost of his surgery, and alternative government aid is unavailable. He takes matters into his own hands. Can't tell you too much more than that. Really can't. Denzel being Denzel. And yeah, really good movie. 354, The Ghost in the Darkness. Val Kilmer is hired to build a bridge slash railroad in Africa, but then they find a mutilated corpse, seemingly killed by a lion. After several more attacks, famed hunter Remington is called in, played by Michael Douglas. This movie is actually based on a true story of the book, The Man-Eaters of Savo, I'm guessing Silent T, in Kenya. It's yeah, the acting of my only complaint is the acting of Kilmer's wife at the beginning of the movie. I don't think she's a popular actress, but it's it's such a good movie, such a good movie. Okay, how many more do I got? Hopefully I didn't skip anything. Just making sure. 3 more. A Bronx Tale. As he grows into a teenager on the streets of the Bronx in the socially turbulent 1960s, Caligero gets taken under the wing of neighborhood mobster Sonny, in direct conflict with his straight arrow bus driver father, played by De Niro. Obviously, very good movie. What can I tell you? The backdrop, the environment's really well done, and it's highly rated. I forgot what the IMDb is. It's about 8, something like that, I believe. I'm gonna add This Boy's Life. I've seen most of it. Wasn't a fan of it at all. I'm pretty sure it's highly rated though. It's with De Niro and Leo as a kid. So I'm going to add that movie as well. We got 2 more. Dune. Okay, 352. A lot of outrage going to happen here, I believe. Paul Atreides. I'm probably not saying that right. Hopefully I am. A brilliant and gifted young man born into a great destiny beyond his understanding. Remember, they made the original Dune, what was it, in the early 80s or 70s? And a great destiny beyond his understanding must travel to a dangerous planet to ensure the future of his family and his people. I've seen both Dunes, and I've seen a good part of the original back in the day. They're really good movies. I wouldn't say like incredible, but yeah, I guess this new actor, he has to prove himself more, in my opinion, because I've seen him in another movie that's even higher than this, and he's got the same demeanor in every movie I've seen him in, which is only the 2 Dunes and another movie, but it's like they're very, very good movies. I don't think I want to put them in the top 200, if that makes sense, you know? Last one of the list, really one of the most underrated movies there is. 351, Mr. Brooks. Kevin Costner plays a serial killer. And then I don't have any notes on this. My note is I can't say too much, and I can't. But all I can tell you is, I'll say it again, this is an extremely underrated movie. Ladies and gentlemen, I am halfway done. Now I still have to do all the editing. It's going to take me another hour to 2. And then the decision is, yeah, I need to try to do another 50 today. And just imagine by tomorrow, if I get another 50 done by tomorrow, if I do 100 tomorrow, I'll be able to see the finish line. Lots happened in these few days, but it's exciting. I mean, I don't know if anything will come of it, but it's kind of fun too. So yeah, the list, like I said, took about 3 years over and over, but actually doing it hopefully only about a week. So, which is just crazy, you know, but thanks for listening. Halfway done. We'll talk to you later.